On May 3rd, the Chicago Bears filed paperwork to begin demolition on the Arlington International Racecourse. They purchased the 326-acre property back in February, paying nearly $200 million. Kevin Warren was brought in to oversee and facilitate the project. And the Bears' plan right now is to demolish the racetrack and then ask the board to then adjust the property taxes based on the demolition. This is an attempt to save money on property taxes. The Bears hope to have a new stadium built at Arlington Park, and these are the first steps towards accomplishing that. The demolition plans have been approved, and the Bears are set to begin demolition next week. This is good news and the second step towards a new stadium. The Bears will also have to demolish the exterior at Arlington Park and then wait for property tax adjustments. Once all that is finalized, Kevin Warren should have some kind of update for us, possibly before the season starts, as far as an estimation for a new stadium. I don't know too much about what goes on behind the scenes with city officials and what it takes to get things done, but I've read a lot about our potential new stadium and spoken to a lot of people in the know. Everyone says the biggest date is when construction starts on the new stadium. Once we hit that day, we are 2 to 3 years away from a new stadium. There are still a few hurdles left to get through, but the property has been purchased and the demolition of the old racetrack and park set to begin very soon. These are the first couple of steps of the process, and this is exciting for me. I've always wanted the Bears to have a new state-of-the-art stadium. If you're curious what a new Bears stadium could look like, look no further than the Minnesota Vikings or Indianapolis Colts' new stadiums. Both are very well done and make for awesome fan experiences. I know some fans are scared about the thought of playing in a dome and losing that Bears weather aspect. But man, for the fans that travel to games, how nice would it be to watch a game in December and not be freezing? Any game I've ever been to in December is a pretty miserable experience. Sure, I had fun, but I'm talking about being wrapped up in 5 to 6 layers of clothes with those little hand warmer thingies, earmuffs, gloves, everything. It's tough. I would love to enjoy a game of Bears football in December without fighting the cold for 4 to 5 hours, but that's just me. There are plenty of other reasons to be excited about a new stadium. The Bears owning the land and surrounding tourist spots is also a huge moneymaker for the team. And while most of us aren't too worried about how much money the Bears have, an increase in funds could only help the team once we become competitive again. It's a perfect time for a new stadium as we are entering a new era of Chicago football. Today's news is one step closer towards that new stadium. I expect to hear something final over the next 6 months. The Bears didn't spend that $200 million to not build a new stadium. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be here every step of the way covering everything Chicago Bears. Please remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.